Hi, I'm Dmitry Chernov, the founder of Lux Audio, and I want to show you a short walkthrough of our recent sound effects library, Horror Wolf Ultrasonic Plus. This is how the library looks in SoundMiner, a popular sound effects database program. The library contains only extreme close-up recordings of solo wolves. By extreme close-up, I mean 10 to 50 centimeters from the microphone to the mouth of the wolf. Normally, it is almost impossible to record a wolf so close. They are very cautious and suspicious, and very rarely come so close to a microphone, unless they are sure they can grab it and destroy immediately. You see, in spite of many attempts we've made with a dozen different wolves at our friend's sanctuary for wolves, we've got only 2 short growl takes from an old wolf's give, and only 3 teeth-clacking takes from an active wolf sever. These guys both starred in our earlier comprehensive Wolves library. To our luck, a very special wolf talent arrived, with his unique harsh voice and behavior. The owners of the sanctuary named him Dobran, which means a kind one in Slavic languages. Before being adopted to the sanctuary, he spent about 2 years in a shelter for dogs, in a small dark cell, where he suffered from confined space, lack of light, and insufficient nutrition. As a result, he almost lost his eyesight and became very nervous. During several years at the sanctuary, the owners took care of Dobran, and his health got better and his character much calmer. But because of his poor eyesight, he is not afraid to approach anyone who visits his enclosure. As he wants to defend his territory, he starts roaring even at the owners of the sanctuary. We've recorded him in several short attempts during several visits to the sanctuary, in order not to annoy the animal for prolonged time. After choosing only the clean recordings, editing and mastering in order to remove the slightest footstep and movement sounds, we finally have 50 takes with total playback time of 12 minutes and 12 seconds. What is a take in our terminology? Working on my animal libraries, I always prefer to give context to my customers, so I do not cut recordings into very small bits, but present them in a take as sequences, phrases, or small scenes with a logical start and ending. So the emotions are more understandable, and lots of variations of a certain sound are available in the same take. On the other hand, I marked every separate sound in those takes as a wave region and a radium region. There are 454 wave regions in the library. You can easily select a wave region on a timeline by option clicking in the marker bar and spot it to your DAW. Wave regions are supported by SoundMiner, Reaper, Isotope RX, and other DAWs. Radium regions can be loaded into SoundMiner Radium sampler and performed in it using MIDI controllers. Recordings for this library were made with a coincident microphone array of Nivaton, left, center, right, for the best quality in the audible frequency range, and Sanken CO100K for the best ultrasonic range. I include 3 audio files per each take, separate files for Nivaton and Sanken microphones, and a special stereo mix of both microphone systems, combining their frequency ranges. The mix is ready for slowing down to at least quarter speed and speeding up according to your creative imagination. The resulting library is great for creating wolves, orcs, goblins, dwarfs, dragons, and many other real and fantasy predatory creatures and monsters. Moreover, these sound effects stimulate our imagination to visualize something never imagined before. And by the way, some long roars, when they are slowed down, sound like an engine of a tractor or a motorcycle, and sound designer George Haddad uses them for creating sci-fi engine sounds. Thank you for your attention and welcome to our web store, luxaudio.com.